Hey everybody, it's Greg Coates. I'm guest hosting here at Norm's Rare Guitars for Guitar of the Day. Today is a Thumping Thursday.
Woo!
We have for us today a really kind of a time machine for myself, because I remember playing one of these briefly in high school jazz band. And growing up in Kalamazoo, Michigan, you used to see a lot of Gibson basses around, and this is a Gibson EB-3 today. Very nice instrument. The original case, it's so small, it looks like a guitar almost. This is a beautiful walnut finish on this, and whoever owned it took really good care of it.
Wow.
Yeah, it looks completely stock, aside from the strings. These are Tomastics, very nice flat wounds on here. You got your nylon bridge saddles, bound fingerboard. The frets and everything are in perfect condition. Everything's stock. No headstock break, beautiful checking all over it, really nice. And a slotted headstock, which keeps it from being maybe too much neck heavy. I used to have people complain about some SG basses and EB basses being a little headstock heavy. I don't know if that was the reason why to do it this way or not, or it was strictly an aesthetic call on Gibson's part. But this is a really immaculate, great condition EB-3, in walnut finish, and it is pristine. If you want to get those old school kind of dub and snarl kind of bass sounds, everything from almost like this first position being like just the neck pickup without a tone control, very dubby blues kind of almost B3 pedal kind of sound, like real subsonic, to the infamous Jack Bruce in-betweens tones of that snarl from the bridge pickup and the kind of low-end growl from the neck pickup. This has all of those kind of classic rock from Free and Cream kind of tones to it, to whatever your imagination can summon out of these old school analog tones from this cool bass. But yeah, everything's in great shape. Original case. Really good, great condition. Whoever owned this really took good care of it, or they just didn't play it at all. There's an old output jack in here, so the jack's been replaced. That sounds like probably the only thing that's been replaced, because everything else looks exactly as it should have from the factory. But the checking on is beautiful. The headstock's in great shape. Frets are immaculate. No wear to speak of. And it's just a great, like, vintage classic rock kind of dub machine. It sounds really good. So we'll take it out front and see what we can do with this.
Let's go.
All right. Boom, 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 boom. Hey everybody, this is Greg Coates here at Norm's Rare Guitars, and we today have a 1972 EB-3 with walnut finish with a groovy scroll headstock. I remember playing one of these in a high school jazz band outside of Kalamazoo, Michigan. Really cool little bass. The binding and the actual one of the bridges that was able to actually intonate each string individually. Before this, they were kind of like a bar that was a compensated kind of a generally compensated kind of intonation adjustment. The second pickup at the bridge is a nice addition. You got a 4-way switch here. I just figured out, because I never, back in the day when I actually had one of these to play, figured out what the switch did. Here in the number 4 position is a neck pickup here with a tone control that works. So third position is both pickups. Second position is just the bridge pickup on its own, and it sounds like the first number 1 position is the neck pickup with like the tone rolled all the way back, almost like a sub kind of sound. Interesting choice. We'll start with the neck pickup with the tone control. Really small, like almost a jazz bass spacing neck. Beautiful condition. It doesn't look like it was played much at all. There's no buckle rash at all. No indication of any kind of breakage at all. And you had to be kind of careful with these, because with all the material missing here, it's not as strong as a solid headstock. So a lot of these you see down the road have been repaired. But this one's super clean. You can see all the checking on the neck, really nice. The gears are shower made for Gibson. Yeah, it's in great shape. It looks like it was just bought and put in a case and really not played at all. There's no fretwear to speak of. It's strung with, looks like Tomastic flats, lighter gauge, and we'll go through the pickup positions each one. You have basically volume and tone for each pickup. We're starting at position number 4. This is with the neck pickup. Going through the Fender Bassman, I guess, or what is this? Fender Rumble, pardon me, 500. I think that's a 210 model. That's just the neck pickup with the tone control and circuit. No, that's without the tone control, excuse me. Number 4 position is the neck pickup without the tone control. All right, so here we go. it's got a lot of mid-range for having just a neck pickup like that. All the EQ is set flat on this amp, keep in mind. Gains at 12 o'clock, masters about 9 o'clock. So we're trying to be as straight in and no coloration to the tone as possible right now. So all that mahogany gives a nice growl, even in the neck position. We'll go to the number 2 position here. And this is both pickups, and I believe tone control's intact on both pickups. So we do have both the neck and the bridge in this position. A little more aggressive with the addition of the bridge pickup in there. A little more top end detail. Position. It's real pretty fat. Slowly bringing the tone up a little bit. Really clear, nice, has a nice growl to it. Great harmonics and good sustain. These are flat, so light gauge, so I think Tomastic flat on here. The nuts original, everything else seems to be completely original on this. So we'll go to the bridge position now, or the number 2 position, which is just the bridge. What's great about mahogany is it has a lot of that mid-range kind of growl. It's really a good wood for bass. I always enjoy the sound of a mahogany bass. I wish Fender would have done more with that, experimented with that a little bit more for some of their basses. But Gibson really focused on using it a lot, whether it was the EB series or the Thunderbird. Really good presence, even with flat wounds. So it just really sticks out. But it also has enough, if you dig in, a little bit more growl to it. And there's the bridge on, just on its own, tone back. Excuse me. It's pretty round just for the bridge pickup on its own. All right, and the number 1 position is the neck pickup with the tone rolled all the way off, so it's almost like a sub setting. Might be a cool sound for layering some bass, maybe like hitting certain sections in the song, maybe for recordings, like really kicking some bottom end in. Really smooth. Yeah, I mean, if you're a pick player, you might be able to get a little more detail out of it. But yeah, this is with it's like the neck pickup with all the tone rolled back, and there's no control for that. So that's all the different positions here on this 4-way switch. It's a 1972 Gibson EB-3 bass. Pretty cool, kind of it looks like the deluxe model from the day, and the individually intonable bridge, nylon saddles, so that may add to some of the softer, kind of smoother sound too. Yeah, this is in great shape. Really great checking on it, and yeah, it's definitely a definitive kind of EB-3 Gibson bass sound. Yeah, and it brings back memories of my high school jazz band. Come on down to Norm's Rare Guitars and check this out.
Bye.
Bye.
That's awesome.